Billingham. I'm one of the artists exhibiting in this year's Festival of Ceramics. In this video I'll be showing you a few of my processes as well as giving you a little tour of my home studio. So here's my home studio. It's pretty small, but as I mainly work in miniature there's plenty of room. Here's my wheel, clay recycling area, tools, bags of clay, and here's my display shelves. At the moment there's work at various stages of completion, some drying, some awaiting glazing. These miniatures are freshly thrown and need turning. Under my desk I keep a couple of buckets for clay recycling, and everything's on wheels so I can access it easily. And the studio continues out here. In here I keep my kiln and raw materials for the glazing. As you can tell, I like being organised. My kiln is a Scut KM818. At 45 cm high, it's a perfect size for my work and very efficient to run. I also have a downdraft vent. Here's a planter ready for firing. The first stage of creating anything with clay is wedging. This ensures there are no air bubbles and that the clay is an even consistency. All of my work is hand thrown on the potter's wheel. I chose to work this way so that each creation is unique and one of a kind, and this has become an important aspect of my practice. I use KGM clay, a white stoneware which is very smooth and perfect for throwing delicate stems. Many of my pieces are thrown off the hump, where you centre a huge amount of clay and just throw with the top section, trim off and start again. After drying out for a couple of days, it's back on the wheel for turning. This removes excess weight and refines the shape. This process is called slip trailing. Every piece I make is decorated in this way and has become my speciality. The dotted lace patterns themselves are a result of years of perfecting and refining. I find comfort in symmetry and repetition, so my style of work is almost like therapy to me. On this miniature vase, I'm using slip coloured with black stain, which will give a striking contrast when fired, as the clay body turns white. Even on the tiniest miniatures, I decorate the surface with a dense pattern of dots. Once dry, the pots are bisque fired to 1000 degrees C and are ready for glazing. Ever since discovering ceramics, I've been fascinated with glaze chemistry. A lot of my time is spent testing and developing new recipes that enhance my textured surfaces. These are tiles to test what glazes will look like on my finished pieces. Here I'm glazing a series of miniature vases. I usually dip my glazes as shown, as I find this gives the most even coverage. I then fire the kiln to 1220 degrees C, and after cooling it's ready to unload. Opening a successful glaze firing is one of the best parts of the job. With a global client base, I sell most of my work through my website, so the last stage before my work leaves the studio is packaging. Here I'm making gift boxes to package my miniature pots. I think it's very important to make each parcel special, so I gift wrap everything by hand and write out a thank you note to every customer. Larger pieces are wrapped in brown paper and string. Thank you so much for watching. You can find my website at hannahbillinghamart.co.uk, and I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest and YouTube. Thank you! Bye!